Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an STA-1. It's a tier 8 Japanese medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Serene Coast, and this one is under the command of Alephus. Yes, he sent in a batch of replays all together at the same time, and well, I put them into the list all together. Well, what can I tell you about this tank? It's got a 90mm gun, and this was the first tanks the Japanese developed on their own after the Second World War. And previously they've been making do with American tanks, but this was the first one they developed. It's got a rifled 90mm gun which is capable of 240 alpha, as you can see here, penetrating to 19mm of armour. With heat that goes up to 275. In fact, actually there's another tank, the STA-2, which is the tier 8 premium medium. So you can either have the STA-1, which is the standard tank, or the STA-2 as the trainer, the premium tank. Well, that VK's got rather close. And here he comes. Bye-bye. Oh, dear me. That player's not going to be feeling too smart. I think he did lose some hit points before he actually came over that ridgeline. He was trying to escape the enemy. And in the process, he actually sort of like walked into an ambush out of the frying pan into the fire, you might say. Well, he's moving up, but there's probably some tank destroyers up ahead, and if he takes a round from one of them, he's going to have to duck into cover quickly. And he's taking a big chance, but yep, there's an ISM and a Tiger 1. Now, the ISM has got pretty good armor. It's a very good side scraper. Not quite as good as the IS-3, though. He's poking up on this corner, and this can be a bit dangerous sometimes, because if there is any enemy tanks in the bushes a bit further over, you can actually get hammered. But well, he puts around into a Tiger 1, 231, which is a low roll, and oh, that Tiger 1 almost gave him another chance. And there's a VK3001D there, which is a Panther prototype. There's the AT-7, so there is a tank over there, and he missed that one. It went high. We've got a KV-2 behind us firing at the enemy. And spotted a KV-13. He's looking at us. Fires around him, but takes a round back for 183. Damages his radio. Don't see where the... Oh, you can see where the engine went in, actually. The round went in. Okay. Wait for it, because he's going to be waiting for you to pop back up again. So, best not to do that and not give him the chance. He's poking out here, going for the AT-7. Yep, nice shot right into the cupola on top, the weak spot. Poking out again. He's poking his ass out, though. This is the bad news. And puts another one in, which is the high roll. And the KV-2 barges past him to actually put a round in. Yeah, you can see where that round went in through the side. Not so great. Go for the AT-7 again. It looks like the KV-2 took the round. And he takes the AT-7 out. Okay, now we can move up and harass this this ISM. Oh, took a round from him from the 122mm gun. Not good. It was a high roll as well. Puts a round into the Tiger 1, pulls back. It's a high roll. It's got at least 2 shots to kill the Tiger. You can penetrate those things if you go for the cupola, but at long range it's difficult, especially when you have to keep mobile because there's an ISM. The ISM, you can sometimes get them with the cupola. He's got the stock turret. Yep, he did do that. He went for the stock turret, went for the cupola, and gets one into the Tiger 1 against a high roll. He's a 2-shot now. Go for it again. Didn't get that one through. He's loading the heat. This is why he's getting them in. And gets another one in. The Tiger's a 1-shot now. He's got standard ammo load. And the Tiger goes down. And now they can move on. They're 4 tanks up on the enemy. Some valuable work done there. But he's going to crest this ridge line. Puts around into the 3001D. There's a KV-85 to his right. But he puts out the 3001D. The KV-85 is gone. It's just that KV-13 and 4 other enemies, which are mostly on the other side of the map. I think he wants that KV-13. Here he is. He's a one-shot. Hello. Oh, he fluffs the shot. He fired just as he went up the rise and it missed the target. Oh, he's trying to get onto target. Have to push around this way. And the KV-13 is now busy with a Tiger, but goes down. We did take some damage though, unfortunately, Alephus. He's down to just 60 hit points now, so he needs to be careful. Now supposedly there's an EBR in the cap area. There he is, EBR 75 FL10, the premium. And he's decided to go round the back. And, well, the EBR's coming around the back as well. The KV-2's ahead of us and he's very low on hit points too. But there's only 4 enemies left now. Okay, Alephus is hungry for another kill. He's got 5. Can he get another one? If he gets one more, he's got a top gun. He has badly damaged that EBR. He just wants one more kill to get that top gun. Potential high caliber as well if he can. He's done an awful lot of damage. 2831. And yes, he gets it! Takes down the EBR. Now, can he take down this Hellcat? It's a super Hellcat. Yep, puts one through the side. Can he get another one in? Should be able to. Most Hellcats. Oh, lovely. 7 kills. 1 left to kill the A44. He's got a Radley's now. If he can get to that A44. He's just very low on hit points. There's the A44. He's gone into the dip. Well, I'm not so sure we're going to get to him before the others do. Surely they must realise that he's got a Radley's in play. Oh, my bird's singing as well. He's very happy about this battle. Well, it looks like they're really punishing that A44. Come on, guys. Let him get the Radleys. Please. Pretty please. Oh, no. Okay. They just wanted the battle to finish. And that's rather unfortunate because it would have been nice if he could have got the Radleys. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was an ace tanker for Alephus in the STA-1. He got a Hand of God because he survived the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. He also picked up a bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6 on this one. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks that damaged him, and a 5 effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And he did get the high caliber for doing the most damage in the battle, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7. He was 1 short of getting that Radley's. If he'd been the last one to turn up and put a round into that A44 and won it, well, that would have been a fitting end to the game. But unfortunately, his teammates wanted to win the game early and denied him the Radley's. So, 3,512 hit points of damage, highest damage in the game. The next high scorer was the T29 on the enemy team with 1999. And after that, it was the Panther M10 with 1864. When it came to kills, nobody else was near him. He had more than 3 times the next high scorer. 7 kills to Alephus, 2 to the Panther M10 and the Super Hellcat, and 2 to the T29 and the Super Hellcat on the enemy team. When it came to base XP, yes, again, he's got the highest one, 1354. 991 goes to the M44. He was busy. 930 goes to the Panther M10. He fired 26 rounds, got 23 direct hits and 18 penetrations. Damage of 3,512 hit points, of which 510 were at more than 300 meters. And he received 6 hits from the enemy. The armor on the STA-1 is not that strong. All 6 shells went through, I'm afraid. Yes, he lost all but 60 of his hit points. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and 566 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 32,290 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he ended up with a loss. Yes, a big loss of 38,907 credits. But that's because he did have to fire a fair amount of heat to take down that ISM and the Tiger 1. So it was understandable. perfectly unreasonable under the circumstances, and of course he nearly came off with the Radleys, so it would have been well worth it if he'd lost all those credits and still ended up with the Radleys. 1,354 base XP times 2 for the first victory. Got the same again for personal reserve, and 677 for personal missions payout. Took home 4,739 experience points altogether. Nice to get your race tanker, your master, Top Gun, high caliber. Would have been even nicer if they'd let you get the Radleys, but some players don't look at the scoreboards and they don't realise there's a player on their team who's actually very, very close to getting a Radleys. I remember being in an Arty once in one battle, and well, I'd already scored a Top Gun and I actually requested to the team, could I please have a Radleys? And they actually did allow me to get the last kill of the game. In fact, actually not the last kill of the game, but they allowed me to get the next 2 kills, and I took out one of the enemy Arties to actually get the Radley medal. But I think it's a very good idea, if you are close to a Radleys, let the team know so that they can hold off, pen this enemy in and keep him in one place until you can arrive and administer the coup de grace to get your medal. You deserve it. If you've done that much work, you've killed half the enemy, at least half the enemy, you've basically carried the team, so you deserve the medal. Pity on this occasion he didn't get it, but it was a very good show by Alephus, and he did survive the battle with only 60 hit points. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We're a small channel, but we do have a lot of really good replays, sort of replays you'd actually see on Jingles or Quickie Baby or Klaus Kellerman. Most of our players are ordinary schmoes having a great day, but occasionally we get Super Unicum send us replays, and they are absolute humdingers, and you'll see third marks obtained and all sorts of medals. So well worth stopping by our channel and subscribing to us. Thanks for watching.